The GDC here in Dublin is part of a suite of global delivery centres for Xerox managed print services. There's a centre in North America, in St. John in Canada, and there's a centre in Tokyo, and a lot of our customers are global customers.
These centres also support our accredited Xerox partners that offer managed print services.
The GDC is a complete service for customers. We can manage your big devices, your small devices, we can manage Xerox devices, non-Xerox devices.
This is a complex and highly sophisticated operation. At the centre of it, as with all Xerox offerings, is the customer. First step is to fully understand, measure and quantify the customer's printing environment, which we call the assess phase, in a four-step process.
Xerox software sits on a customer's network, sweeps the customer's environment, and what it'll do then is, within the IP ranges, it will pull back the printer information itself.
Armed with the print volumes gathered from the software, we combine this information with other financial data, including consumables costs, maintenance and lease charges.
Within this process, we also do a thing called the TCO, which is the total cost of ownership. The customer will know exactly how many machines they have on site, exactly what type of machines they have on site, and how much it's costing them to run it.
We typically find that a percentage of the fleet will be multi-vendor product. So along with Xerox, we could be dealing with HP, Lexmark, Canon, Ricoh. We then move into the next phase of the process, design. We or our partners agree with the customer the right blend of new and retained devices to enable the most efficient and cost-effective print environment. Once the design is agreed with the customer, we move to the third phase, implement, where the service desk becomes the single point of contact for proactive and reactive support.
The service desk can troubleshoot on third-party product. We've got a supply chain that can send an engineer on a third-party machine the same way we'd send an engineer on a Xerox machine. We've parts and consumables supply chain established for third-party multi-vendor product. So our service is truly holistic from a product portfolio perspective.
With the contract agreed, an operation readiness review takes place, not only with the customer, but with the internal stakeholders, the finance, commercial and technology groups, and the service desk. It's a rehearsal for when the service goes live, before we enter the next phase, manage.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Rui speaking from Xerox Software Support.
The service starts when we take that first call for that customer and say, yes, welcome to Xerox, how can I help you?
The demands can vary, from the simplest to the most complex, but the objective is the same, maximise uptime.
You know, a lot of the centres I see our competitors have are transactional. So they'll take the call, they'll pass it off to another part of their organisation, and they don't necessarily follow the closed loop process. The requests come in from our customers, they will be for break fix, there will be for consumables, it'll be somebody wanting to move a device, and that call stays with the person who takes that until it's closed. And at the end of the process, the agent here in Dublin will contact the end user and say, are you happy, it's closed, we'll close it.
I'm fine with that, so I think we can close.
But 33% of all incidents and requests are resolved proactively, without customer intervention.
You pay the lease, that's $11.18 per month.
Once we go live with service, software is continually monitoring the environment. If a device sends out an alert to say that it's low on toner, the system will automatically raise a ticket to place an order. In some more complicated instances, it passes on information to be dealt with by a service desk agent.
Customers receive a service where we proactively monitor the devices. If the device needs new consumables, if a door is open, if there's a paper jam in that device and so on. And we can then go proactively and see if we have to order consumables, if we have to contact the customer, if we have to assign an engineer to fix the device on site.
Buongiorno signora Faiella, questa è Jessica dalla Xerox.
Many calls, however, do require intuition and skilled intervention from multilingual professionals. If an agent is unable to find a solution by asking questions, He or she can replicate the customer's problem in the nearby lab with the help of an engineer.
Centrale de la machine, sur le côté gauche, vous avez une plus petite porte qu'il suffit d'abaisser, de tirer pour ouvrir. OK?
Very complex problems can be escalated to other engineers with every Xerox Office device at their disposal.
E carrega em alterar configurações. No lado direito
Customers are
em baixo.
kept closely informed of every detail of their usage to help make informed decisions.
D'incident ou de... D'accord, donc vous avez peut-être le numéro de série quand même.
The system generates reports for customers that show which devices are unreliable and under or overutilized. They can also see service trends and consumables usage, amongst other data.
The benefits of entering into a managed service contract is that the burden of responsibility is lifted from you. You have one number to ring.
They don't have to raise multiple purchase order numbers. They don't have to manage the communications.
The Xerox Global Delivery Centre is a professional operation dedicated to the delivery of managed print services for Xerox, our partners and our customers. We deliver these services for customers of all sizes in corporate and public sectors and SMB. These centres are key resources that we and our partners leverage to deliver the quality and breadth of Xerox managed print services.